The Hunters' Rhiannon Ifland has completed the world's hardest dive in the women's category to win round 2 of the Red Bull Cliff Diving Series.
Once again, showing her prowess with superb execution and gigantic smile. This is fantastic.
The victory in Portugal moves her to 2nd in the standings after she finished 4th in the opening round in the US.
It was a little bit disappointing for the first competition in Texas. I was a little bit shaky, but it kind of motivated me and drove me to push myself for this new dive, which I had just completed in the competition, which I'm over the moon about.
In Super Netball, Sam Pillman's Giants suffered their first loss in 5 weeks, going down to the Firebirds by 14 goals. Last night, the ladder leading West Coast Fever were too strong for the Swifts, beating New South Wales by 6 goals. The Tour de France turned nasty on Bastille Day. Andre Greipel and Fernando Gaviria finished 2nd and 3rd on stage 8, but were relegated to 92nd and 93rd for headbutting in the sprint finish. Dylan Groenewegen claimed his 2nd stage win in a row. Greg Van Avermaet retains the leader's yellow jersey. He's dominated the MX Nationals in the opening 6 rounds, but Kyogle's Dean Ferris found the going a little tougher at Raymond Terrace this weekend. In the first race of round 8, the series leader couldn't find a way past Victoria's Dylan Long.
Ferris is coming in a big way. Longy wins this one now, and he's going to earn it because the fastest man in Australian motocross is on a charge right behind him.
In the second race, Ferris and Long did battle again in the final stages.
Has he got it? Dean Ferris goes on. He does indeed have it, so jump to the inside.
But Ferris would be forced to settle for 2nd again, as Sydney's Luke Clout claimed a hard-fought victory. In round 11 of Newcastle Rugby League, Lakes survived a scare against Curry, while Central did enough to outclass Cessnock. The Butcher Boys made a bright start. Brad Murray seemed to be involved in everything in the first half, setting up Steve Gordon for the opening try. A few minutes later, Murray's cutout ball found Cameron Anderson, who beat 2 defenders to score. The Goannas hit back with their only try of the half. Jake McNamara kicked for Joe Woodbury, who batted it back for Reed Hugo. Simon Williams then produced a Matt Gidley flick pass to help Grant Anderson score on debut for Central. Anderson then returned the favour, throwing a flick of his own, as Williams crossed for the home side's 4th of the half. Down 20 points to 6 at half-time, Cessnock scored first, thanks to a barnstorming run by Corey Barber. But that's as good as it got for the visitors. Central scored 2 more tries, with Gordon and Cameron Anderson both bagging doubles, as the Butcher Boys won 32-12. Adamstown has claimed the 2018 Women's State Cup, outclassing Wallsend in this afternoon's final. The Buds led from start to finish at Spears Point, Annika D'Amico putting them on the board early.
And there's the first goal of the game to D'Amico.
Chances were few and far between for Wallsend, the Red Devils trying everything to find the back of the net. Half-time didn't stop Adamstown's momentum, a deflection off the keeper allowing Callie Thomas to score, before Lauren Allen played provider for Olivia Trinker.
Trinker taps home, 3-0 Adamstown.
Rosebud now turn their attention back to the regular season of the Women's Premier League. Round 17 of the Hunters NPL competition, Western has caused a big upset against Charlestown City. Maitland beat the Jets Youth and Edgeworth overcame Hamilton. At Broadmeadow, the Magic was the favourite as it hosted Adamstown. The home side hit the front as Cale Bradbury teed up Luke Vigili. But then former Magic man Chris Berlin came back to haunt Broadmeadow. Magic skipper Josh Piddington had 2 late chances to win it, but 1-1 was Howard's day. To basketball, and a mixed weekend for Hunter teams, with Maitland beating Bankstown by 10 today, while Newcastle lost to Manly by 2 last night. The league-leading Hunters were slow out of the blocks, with poor shooting hurting the home side. Jacob Foy chipped in 17, while US import Austin Thornton played every minute on his way to 33 points and 18 rebounds. He also set up fellow American Sharif Watson. Newcastle won the 4th quarter 33-16, but left its run too late. Paul, that's our look at sport. Big one, thanks Mitch. Stay with us, we'll have the weather details next.
Hey, whoa.
If you can see danger coming, you can stop it. At Specsavers, our optometrists can detect a range of health conditions before they become big issues. Every standard eye test includes free digital retinal photography to examine the back of your eye. So seriously, you should go to Specsavers. Book a full eye examination today.
They say he who denied it, supplied it. But when you're warned by Santa Fe's new rear occupant alert, no one is left behind. New Santa Fe, peace at last.
New customers who join NIB this month could get a $200 Flight Centre e-gift card. Just join any combined hospital and extra cover online by July 31. They'll cover how it should be. That's NIB.
If you're worried about your cholesterol levels, try Flora Proactive. Flora Proactive has added plant sterols, which is scientifically proven to lower cholesterol. Change to Flora Proactive today and reduce your cholesterol within 3 weeks.
Owning a business can be challenging. If you can remember why you started, that's what matters.
You stay focused on why you're in business. We'll back you in moments that matter. Now, more than money.
At ShareBoss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. Built with premium steel and our patented bracket system means you'll get a strong, affordable, quality carport, rural or commercial shed. ShareBoss. Built strong, built right.
Incredibles 2. I've got this. Everything's great. It's worth the wait. Yeah, baby!
Disney Pixar's Incredibles 2 in cinemas now.
This, between the hustle of work and the chaos of home, the only alone time left. No demands, no distractions. Just equal parts quiet and breathtaking. New Mazda 6. This is quality time.
Tonight's weather is proudly brought to you by the Burton family, Maitland and Port Stephens Toyota.
Call in for their best prices on new Toyotas and pre-owned vehicles.
To the weather now, and it's another very cold night. Mostly sunny tomorrow with some early fog and frost. You've sent in some great weather shots today. This was the heavy frost on the ground at Dungog, and even the cows couldn't escape the chills at Barraville overnight. You can see a gallery of frosty photos on the NBN website. With a lack of clouds, the frigid snap spread from Queensland right down to Tassie. The coldest spot was Marangaroo near Lithgow with minus 11 degrees. A large high dominates, bringing more clear skies, cold nights and frosty starts. Let's see just how cold it got overnight, and minus 5 at Cessnock with a top today of 18 degrees. It got down to minus 3 at Cooranbong, minus 2 at Williamtown, minus 2 at Maitland, minus 1 at Singleton, minus 4 at Scone and Merriwar with a top today of just 16 degrees. Now the forecast for tomorrow, another chilly night on the way, getting down to minus 2 at Toronto, minus 2 at Cessnock, minus 4 for Scone and Merriwar, so there's widespread frost throughout the region tomorrow. Newcastle getting down to 1 with a sunny day and a top of 18 degrees. On the waters, the sea's around 2 metres, the swell up to 2 metres. We'll have strong westerly winds tomorrow, potentially up to 25 knots. There's a low tide at 4:52 in the morning, the high following at 11:05. The sun's getting
coming up at 6:52, setting at 5:06. The outlooks for the week ahead now for Newcastle, remaining cool and sunny with daytime temperatures around 21 to 22 degrees. For the Upper Hunter, cool starts, no more freezing after Tuesday, temperatures around 20 degrees. And for Gosford, similarly, sunny skies, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And for the latest forecast, you can always check us out on Facebook. Finally tonight, there's new life and new beginnings in Tathra, just months after a ferocious bushfire tore through the south coast town. Today, this whale and her one-day-old calf were spotted frolicking in the crystal clear water. The pair wasn't shy, swimming 50 metres offshore and drawing quite a crowd of thrilled locals. Just beautiful pictures. And that's our bulletin for this evening. The Today Show will have the latest news tomorrow morning.
But hello from all of us here. Good night.